going on?
Hello.
That was actually cut off a bit. Alright.
Wait. Oh,
Alright. So, hey, what is
you
going
don't
on?
have to make it perfect. You can edit it. You can crop it.
Yeah, I can. But
Wait, cropping is for the videos, not for like.
yeah,
you can actually
there's only a picture. Alright, but hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sam here, and along with Ryan, Nick, and Preston.
Lamar
Wilson. Alright, but we are here with the Let's Talk podcast on Friday the 13th, as well as the 13th podcast.
It's very lucky.
Not
It's Friday.
Hey, Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Okay,
So-
guys. I would just like to say, I'm going to axe murder those two guys. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so you sent
Did
out a
you know
tweet.
Sam has a foreskin.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Let's not make this weird right off the bat, guys.
Let's wait till later.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alex, don't worry about it.
Let
I'll
me
bring
look
it
through my podcast idea book.
I've got
So,
some sweets in my bag.
We have
Yes.
Friday the 13th to talk about, and I actually heard that you don't have to be afraid of it.
No, really?
Oh, by the way, it's not
No.
Friday the 13th. It's Saturday the 14th.
No,
Yeah,
it's
for
not.
you. For you.
For me, I'm cool. I'm gonna hear you get axe murdered, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I guess what that's.
Dun
that's what's
da 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 da. Lamar
Lamar
Wilson.
Wilson.
Alright, so we've had this joke going about Lamar Wilson because I started.
He's black.
Yeah, he is. Very much so. He tweeted something out and.
He went over to Gloez's house because she smashed up a new MacBook.
And yeah. He actually owns an iMac though, so.
Yeah,
What?
gay.
Oh, now
Yeah, but he's
right
not
when
a
you
gay
say every time I hear gay, I always think of the GIF, where it's like, "Ha, gay."
That's what it's from.
Yeah, you
but
retard.
every time somebody just says you're gay, I just think of that.
Yeah, you're messed up. You're retarded.
I don't think that honestly. I
I
have a
You get
kind of a
the
bigger disagree.
best of both worlds. Chilly out, make it slow. When you rock out the show, you get the best of. I don't know.
When did you first hear that Friday the 13th was superstitious?
I don't know. Maybe
oh.
maybe when I
When I
well,
went
you
round
see-
to mum's house.
You see, guys, this is when I first learned. I was walking under a ladder while I was breaking mirrors while black cats were circling me.
That's
And
racist.
then, this one day, I just realized, crap, it's Friday the 13th. Now I'm going to have bad luck for years.
7 years.
For Muslims, Friday
Realize
is a bad
it would
day.
be a lot more than, like, 7 years, right? Because he was breaking mirrors, plural, which means that that's automatically more. But
Wait,
on top
what?
of that, he was walking under a ladder, which means more.
What?
And he was circled by black cats on Friday the 13th.
What does that mean? What
Any,
does that
and if
mean?
you do any of those on Friday the 13th, it's automatically double what it would be normally. So technically, if each mirror that he broke was 7 years of bad luck, you double that, so each one would be 14 years bad luck. A black cat crossing your path is, I think, 5 years of bad luck, which would be 10 depending on how many cats and how many times they actually crossed him.
Well, there was a pack of 25 cats, and they crossed me about, I don't know, a couple hundred times.
Yeah, see, so we're not going to do that math, but it would be a hell of a lot more than 7. Sam.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's over 9,000.
So let me ask you one question, Ryan.
Mm.
Do you like?
Did you
midget
ever
people?
watch the Legend of Korra series? I believe you
No.
mentioned that you did.
Nope.
Because
Um,
it's a trending topic on Twitter right now.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Sam, can I ask you
It's a
something?
question.
Yeah, sure.
Can you teach me how to Dougie?
Maybe back in maybe in 2010, but not now.
Does anyone is anyone friends with Doctor Who?
No, but I'm friends with, not Doctor Who.
Who's
Twice.
that?
All right.
Anyway, in America, do you have midget gems?
What?
Wait.
What?
Is this a thing?
They're like chewy sweets called midget gems.
No, we don't have those. Please
Uh,
elaborate.
Midget gyms.
Sugar, glucose syrup, modified potato starch, maize starch, water, lactic acid, beef, gelatin.
Okay, we didn't need a rundown of the chemicals that build it up. I'm just
Glazing agent, beeswax.
not understanding the term midget gyms.
But, well,
That
I'm
isn't
midget
like offensive
small.
to anybody. Like that's just what they're called.
Yeah, this is lit. If I could show you a picture right now. Wait, I'll Google it and I'll send you a picture in chat.
This seems like it should be BS, but I just have a feeling that it's seriously not.
One thing I wanted to talk about on the podcast: iPhone 5C and 5S. First of all, let's go down the line and ask opinions. Nick, what is your opinion on both of those phones?
Right,
Well,
here you go,
see,
Brian.
This
Have a
is
think-
this is
Wait,
what
before you move on,
No,
look.
stop, Preston.
Preston.
Shut up.
Oh, look
Swear to God.
No, actually, you guys should both stop because Preston was actually right. Sam just as always changes the topic as we're talking about something.
Oh my God. I don't care about what Preston is doing now.
Now look at the picture I sent.
Well, my thing is like the people can't see what he's doing.
Which is why Sam can edit it in.
Midget gyms for only £1. Maynard.
These look retarded.
They look like freaking gummies that you would eat for like
I like-
vitamins.
I like how the name is Maynards. Okay, so just bear with me here.
Retard
okay?
Mitch Gyms.
Yeah, it's retard midget gems.
What?
Like first off, it's gems, so it's not gyms. I thought he was saying like midget gyms.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first off, why is there one gym midget? But then you're making fun of the entire class of midget gyms. Like, I mean, that sounds racist.
And two, what if his name was Jim?
Exactly, it's jacked up.
Well, I'm eating Jim right now, so
It's jacked up, man. All right,
I love
anyway,
I
you
love
guys
it
go
when
ahead and
Jim's in my
continue.
mouth.
Okay, so Nick, what is your opinion on the iPhone 5S and 5C?
Well, maybe they'll do it right this time, because what? Third generation was the one to first have a camera on it. So we can only hope that in 2 generations that it got better. No, seriously, but
Yeah.
I really hope that the iPhone 5S is gonna be different, but look how different the iPhone 4S from the iPhone 4 was. What's the difference? Oh, Siri.
Siri.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Hey Siri.
Guys, don't forget the
Check my-
the 8-megapixel camera and the
Yeah, they're-
Siri's
Actually, he is
the most
right, though,
annoying dude ever.
But in
Oh
all
yeah.
honesty, I never noticed that until like I think it was a week ago that I first looked up. Well, I didn't even look it up. I came across a picture on Reddit showing like the differences between iPhones, and I guess like it showed me that the iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S had another difference other than Siri, and that was a jump from 4 to 8-megapixel cameras. And video camera could record in 1080 on the 4S,
Mm-hmm.
whereas 720 on the 4. But still, I was just sitting there thinking, like, you bought another phone when you had a 4 just to get 4 more megapixels on your camera and a robotic chick that talks to you and interrupts you all the time.
Wait, it's not
Well,
chick.
Well, no.
No, for the UK, it's a dude. For America, it's
99%, okay, of people that actually talk on the internet, I guarantee it's a girl. Like, that's the jokes are always about the girl Siri. Like, you guys in the UK are the only people that I
Who have a
know
male
of
Siri.
purposely switch it to a guy. Like, all of the
We
jokes.
could.
on
We
YouTube
can switch it
nowadays-
to the US one if we want because it's not going to
Well,
be
yeah,
much
of course you
different.
could, but I'm saying like, I don't understand why you have to specify that it's a guy in yours because people know that, but the whole purpose of Siri is it's called Siri. Like Siri isn't a guy. Siri to most people is the girl. So
Have you
makes
seen like
sense.
when?
Hmm.
Did I just hear Siri talk or something? Is that in my head?
That's in your head, bro.
yeah,
I swear
I'm
I
gonna get
heard
that
it.
checked out.
It said something like "makes sense" or something.
So
No, that was Sam.
Sam said that. It sounded like some robotic voice.
This is jacked up, man. That's racist.
Oh, midget gems in my mouth. Oh.
So, what games are you guys playing right now?
On the iPhone 5S, it has a 1080p front-facing camera now.
Oh, it
Instead of
does.
the,
Well, that's good.
yeah. Instead of the old 4:3 one. I don't know what the resolution was.
First
Does
off,
it
it
have
was
16 by
not a 4 by
9?
3 aspect ratio, if that's what you were saying by 4:3, because that is not true. It was definitely a 16 by 9 aspect ratio.
No, it wasn't.
Not before.
Yes, it totally was.
No, the front facing.
Whenever I upload it to YouTube, like an iPhone
The
vlog,
front-facing camera is still 16 by 9 on the 4S.
every time I uploaded to YouTube on like an iPhone vlog, it wouldn't fit the whole screen. It would have black bars on the side.
First off,
The front facing
That's-
camera.
that's like the
Has always
style
been.
of iOS, but dude, on the iPhone 5, the iPod 5th gen, any of the newer ones, it's been 16 by 9.
No, it hasn't.
On the 4S it wasn't, but on the 5 it is.
Okay.
It totally is because dude, yeah, it is. I've used one. On the 4S and the 4, it definitely isn't. It's like I want to say it's one of the Apple resolutions that no one knows about. Like it's one of those stupid resolutions. But yeah, on the 5, it definitely is.
I can go down the list of the features of the new iPhone 5S. if you
No,
want.
let the people do that for themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to get bored for people who are like, I don't give a crap about Apple. I own an Android, or people like that. It's funny because I own an Apple, but I could give two shits.
Yeah.
Like it's like the Windows phones are cool, but no one gives a shit about the Windows phones.
All right. I got a tweet from @WimpingEgo asking, "What is your favorite game of all time?"
Minecraft.
That's actually kind of difficult for me because usually the way that I split up my favorite games is in years. Like every year I'll have a favorite game. But because there's so many good there's just so many like good games that are in history, so
Yeah.
but favorite game of this year so far has probably that I've played so far, and this is just so far, not that have been released, because I know that there's gonna be a lot of games coming out this fall that are gonna be really good that I'd like to play, such as like GTA 5 and Titanfall and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. But my favorite game of this year so far has either been BioShock Infinite, Metro Last Light, or The Last of Us. Those are like my top 3. And he also asked another question: most disliked game ever.
Ooh. See, that's tough.
The only thing I can really think of is Survivor's Instinct.
Best game 2013.
Yo, man, all right. Best game of 2013. Go check it out. It's an amazing game. It's called World War Z, aka Infestation Survival Instinct, or Survival Stories, or something like that.
Survivor's
Best game.
Instinct or something.
Yeah, something like that. All right. I played it for about 5 minutes, died. Then I was like, hey, I'm gonna upload a video of me playing this, and call it the best game of 2013. And there we go.
So how about I direct these questions to you guys too? What would be your favorite games of this year that have come out? And I'll ask Ryan first.
You've come out, haven't you, this year?
Games, not people.
Yeah, gays.
All right, Ryan. So
Oh.
what is your first? What do you think's your favorite of 2013?
See, that's difficult because I honestly am not a big fan.
Yeah,
of
you're
any
not. I know that you were talking about a little while ago how you weren't a huge fan of the lineup of 2013.
Yeah, not yet.
There's gonna be some good games in the fall, but earlier this year I thought some games were pretty good, but there were a couple
Oh.
baddies.
Yeah, see, like, it's bad to me when I have to go look up like games that have been released to know what I liked out of it. Like that already to me just kind of says like, all right, well, there wasn't very many good ones. And honestly, I'm not too impressed with any of the games that have come out already in 2013. Crysis 3 was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
But I've never been a fan of Crysis after Crysis 1 because Crysis 2 just kind of got wrecked. I want to see what happens with GTA 5, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Saints Row 4 would probably be, and this is sad because I'm sure everybody knows how much I talked down on this game before it came out. But Saints Row 4 would probably be my favorite of 2013 so far, just because it's the only game that I can actually say that I wanted to play. All the other ones were just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
I don't
So, Nick, what was your favorite game of 2013?
There really wasn't that many good games. I mean, like, and we're not even that far through the year, so I can't judge fully yet. But like truly, I think like
Ooh.
I don't know. Saints Row 4 was really fun. So far, I haven't played all of it yet, but it seems really fun. GTA 5 I know is gonna be probably the best game of 2013, if not Titanfall or any of the new games that come out in the
I
fall.
definitely say
It's
Titanfall. but-
too early to call a favorite game of 2013 this year.
Ryan.
That's just my thing. It's too early.
Yeah, I agree.
I say give it till the new consoles drop, and we'll see.
No, wait. Did he specifically ask of 2013?
Well, the question asker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
he asked
specifically
of all
2013?
time.
Oh, of all time? Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I can't decide. I've played so many games in history.
Definitely Ocarina of Time.
Ryan.
It'd probably be like Crash Bandicoot of some sort.
I'm on
Oh.
Apple's website,
Uh-huh.
and the iPhone 5s and the iPhone 5C are the only two first ones to have the 720p front-facing camera.
It might be 720, but that doesn't mean that the other ones weren't a 16:9 aspect ratio.
But they weren't.
They are, though, on the iPhone 5. Yeah.
All right, so this guy is just pumping out questions like crazy. This next question was most disliked game ever.
Mm.
In-
See-
Infestation Survival Stories.
I didn't play that though. Like, does it have to be played?
Yeah, I mean you have to hate a game to like you can't just hate a game for not playing it.
Well, I've never
Yeah,
played.
see, that's why I can't say that I hate Infestation, is because
Yeah,
I
that's the
it.
thing too.
Like, I've heard horrible things about it, but I've never actually myself played it.
Yeah.
Which would explain why I haven't, is because I've heard
Well,
so many bad things about it.
Yo
Why would I
man,
spend money?
yo man, if you want to play it, just give me a shout.
Yeah,
There's just
and I'll be
I'm
there.
okay, Nick. I think I'm alright. Like, I don't think that it's needed for me to play this game. I don't know. Most hated game of all time.
yes.
See, I've never had a game where I've like absolutely hated it.
Yeah, usually
I
all
hated
games
things
I buy,
around it.
I always look into them and say, "Oh, this is gonna be a good game. Then why don't I get it?"
Yeah, that didn't happen with Dead Island Riptide, but
Oh yeah, Dead Island Riptide. That was one thing.
yeah, but
I
mean,
forgot
like, I've
completely
never,
that I
like,
played
actually
Dead
been-
Island Riptide.
I've never like played a game and then been like, I hate this game.
Yeah,
I would have to say, in all honesty, though, if I had to choose one, the only one that I can honestly say I hate, and Nick will probably understand this, is because it's the only game that I've ever waited outside for 6 hours and then took back the next day. I'd have to say my overall most hated game is Call of Duty Black Ops, like the very first one. Just it isn't completely about the game. It's mainly because of the hype that it had, and then I got it and I waited outside for it and I was like all hyped. Then I got home and put it in my disc tray and the graphics sucked and the hit detection was horrible and the servers were crazy laggy, and I was just like, yeah, tomorrow we're going back to GameStop.
All right, but
So-
my most disliked game of all time, probably would have been like a game based off of like an animated movie that I was like 6 years old and didn't like, that I took back.
Hmm.
So it's probably one of those. All right, favorite style of game and why? Do you guys hear that?
RPG.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
thunder outside.
Yeah, I'd say RPG.
Mine would either be RPG or shooter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Sam
say
used to
shooter is my
always
favorite
play
style of game
RPGs.
because, see, shooters to me are like they only have a lifespan, whereas
Yeah.
like RPGs,
You can play
until
them
you see
forever.
another one that is better, or you play another one that is just like better graphically, you can continue playing that just because. I mean, like Oblivion, that was out for what 7 years before Skyrim,
Yeah.
and I played that all the time. Like, Nick, me and you both played that game so many times without ever getting bored of it, just
Mm.
because it was there.
Yeah, and you had so much to do in that game. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
you-
ahead and agree with you, Ryan. RPG has probably been my favorite because all my life I've been playing RPGs, to be completely honest. Because my whole game start of life was probably when I was around 3 years old and I played RuneScape. And I honestly didn't
That-
know what
Wait,
qualified
when
as
you
a
were free, you were playing RuneScape when you were free.
yes. That's what I started my career in gaming.
That's
I-
highly doubtful to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like 3 is a very young age. Like people have
No,
a
no, no,
lot
not
of
3.
hard
Probably like
time-
4 or 5. A little
Sam,
young.
I would
have
say
you-
5 at the very earliest.
Have you ever had a time in your life where you didn't have internet? Like, you do you ever know a time in your life where you like the computer wasn't a thing?
No.
No, but like there have been times where the internet wouldn't work. Like
No,
I
see, that
used to have
doesn't-
really
that doesn't
bad,
count.
a really bad modem and a
Yeah,
really
that
bad
doesn't
router.
count.
Yeah,
doesn't count.
that doesn't count at all. You
Like
still had.
he's
access
saying
to
like
internet.
you did not have it at all.
Yeah,
I
no.
didn't have it.
I went through like 9 years of my life without internet.
Well,
and-
probably about
Nick,
like
you didn't
3
go
years.
through 9, because all right, the first time I remember using a computer like fluently, for instance, like when I had to teach mom how to use her email, that would be back when I was 8.
So 6.
What?
Still
were
like
Yeah,
teaching
six.
so
your
that
mum-
you still went through quite a bit of your life without it. I wait until about like I probably started using it here and there every great once in a while when I was like around 7ish, but I never actually knew what I was doing until like
Yeah.
8.
But Nick, what
So
was
Nick-
your favorite
Nick,
style
you
of
probably
game?
didn't get on it honestly until about 7.
What was my
so-
favorite? What?
Style of game.
Glitter sprinkles.
You know, like I do have like a hardcore love for RPGs, but I'm not gonna say RPGs are my favorite. I like the
It's 9
I
o'clock.
like I guess RPGs are my favorite, but more of the free roam, like not the RPGs that like are linear based storylines where like you have to do this at all times, where like games like Oblivion or any
Skyrim.
Bethesda game, basically any Bethesda game like that's free
Was
roam.
Final Fantasy free roam?
No, it was very linear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Final
Like-
Fantasy has always been really linear, and I'm sure there's going to be like a couple of fanboys trying to, say it's not. But I mean, in reality, comparing to other RPGs of the same, like other RPGs in general, Final Fantasy is probably the most linear RPG out there, other than like Pokemon. And even Pokemon, you have some. Actually, Pokemon.
dude, you have
a lot of-
side quests in Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
you
a lot of
do.
room to actually joke around in Pokemon. So, in all honesty, I'd say that Final Fantasy is probably, at least according to me, from what I've seen and what I've played, I would say Final Fantasy overall as a whole is probably the most linear RPG
All
that's
right.
out there.
So there's another question. Why you all started YouTube? I know what
I
Ryan's gonna
wanted
say.
to.
Ryan, now let me guess what you said.
Hmm.
Okay, you started your channel because you want to make tutorials and help people out.
Yeah, I wanted to help people. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like back in like 2010 or 11?
No, I made my channel way like
Yeah,
I made my channel
2007.
back
You made it in
2007,
2007.
but that wasn't why I made it. I made it so I could post comments.
Yeah.
Originally. But yeah.
He started YouTube, like he started uploading and stuff to help people with like
Basic things with Windows.
yeah, like
and-
basic things on the internet and like just
Ryan should go back to that.
Yeah.
His commentaries.
Well, Ryan does occasionally.
He's got better tutorials.
Ryan
Oh,
has
thanks.
been doing
I'm
tutorials.
joking.
Ryan has been doing tutorials actually. He did like an Adobe Premiere one earlier,
Yeah, but he needs to do some more.
like Windows ones.
More.
All right.
Do some Mac ones.
No.
I
he did one how to make Windows 7 look like Mac
Yeah.
OS X
That's
9.
not a Mac tutorial though.
But-
it's as close as you'll ever get.
the reason I started YouTube, I started my channel back in August, and I was uploading videos, but those are all removed at this point. And so it's like I started in like October or November, but I
Prince
started
Zodiac.
back in 2012, and me and my cousin made the channel, and at the time we were just joking around, and that's the reason why we made it. Like we
Prince
were just like,
Zodiac.
for funsies, let's make this channel and just occasionally upload.
Alright,
And
Zyrex, quit being exceedingly douchey.
yeah,
Oh, what does that mean for funsies?
yeah, for funsies, we
For
pretty
shits
much
and
made a channel.
giggles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you want to shit and giggle?
Exactly.
And I started out of funsies, and we pretty much uploaded RuneScape, Battlefield 3, and Minecraft. That was pretty much what we uploaded.
That is one hell of a combination. Let me just throw that out there.
Yeah, that's what. No, like here was our schedule. We had a schedule,
My first YouTube channel was a Lego Animations channel.
and Mondays I would upload a RuneScape thing. Wednesdays, me and Jeff would do a Minecraft thing, and Fridays he would do a Battlefield 3 thing. That's how bad Little Mongoose Gaming was. So
Yeah, but
Nick-
my animation channel was much better.
See, when Preston says animations, though, he doesn't mean the same thing we do.
Yeah,
when we say
yeah. He
animations.
doesn't mean animations. He means like, ooh, animations, like Photoshop.
Yeah, the same way that Preston is a graphics designer. That's the same type of animation. All right, so you know what? Actually, let's touch on that a little bit. A lot of people don't know this. So before we all knew Preston
I
like,
was a
kind of.
douche to everyone.
All right, Preston. Yeah, Preston was douchey,
for, like,
and
a
he
two-
kind of
couple of
like
months.
intimidated everybody, including me, because he didn't intimidate me as a person. He intimidated me as in, we all thought, because what I had been told and what he acted like to everybody is that he was a graphics designer.
No,
So I
was young then, I had
especially
no idea.
thought that he was like a legit graphics designer, like he did like intros and all that kind of stuff, and like he was, you know, he was like a hardcore graphics designer. That's what I pictured when I thought of Preston, and I thought that he was gonna be like my age or older.
wow.
Then everybody's just like, "Oh, hey, Preston's gonna join the call," and everybody's like, "Oh shit, we haven't talked to this guy like once." And they're like, "Oh no, like it's cool," and we're just like, "All right, well." Then he joins, and he's like, "Hey, everybody," and we're just like, "What?" And then I remember like the first time when me and Demi started like 3D
Oh, Lord.
modeling in Cinema 4D. Preston's like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Really? What? You're a
I don't
what?"
model.
I'm like, "You're a graphics designer."
So Nick, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
Why did you start YouTube?
Now this is gonna sound
Porn.
like funny, but
YouTube
like
used to have porn on it.
well,
He wanted
no,
to see
no.
porn.
I always
Porn.
did games with Ryan. Like
Oh.
every time like Ryan wanted to do something in Minecraft, Ryan wasn't a very collab dude in YouTube
Yeah.
until us. Like I was his collab basically. Like, and I had
Right,
always
yeah.
played games. I mean like ever since N64, like the Sega Genesis, all that shit. I always played games.
PS1.
And yeah, like even the PS1.
I played
but, like,
PS1, PS2, and Game Boy Advance. That's
played
what I
your
played
mom.
when I was
I mean,
younger.
like all those games, I just played and I loved it, and like, I just I was like, well, I play games. People like watching games. If people like to watch my games, that's awesome. If they, like,
If they don't, well, then they can
if
go
they
fuck
don't, then
themselves.
waffles.
If they don't, then they can go fuck Sam's mum.
That sounds jacked up, man.
That is not.
Why,
It is
why
a
has it got to
nice
be
thing,
Sam's mom, huh? Huh?
because Sam's mum is amazing.
No, but like I just thought it'd be like fun and it'd be something new and it'd be something creative to do with
Yeah,
my
it's
time.
not fun. It turns out it's not fun. Nobody start YouTube, please don't.
All
no,
right,
like
Jacked up.
no,
It's
but, like,
crazy fun.
You're gonna ruin your life.
it's really enjoyable.
Wasting all
like-
your money on these computers that you
yeah,
don't need.
well, yeah, I did spend $2,000 on my
Yeah,
PC, but
that is. Well, no, Ryan spent fucking five grand on his laptop.
All right.
Yeah,
So
well.
next question, because we still got a few more.
Oh.
What would you all say? Someone wanting to start video making? That's what it says.
Just someone who wants to start video making?
wait
Don't.
until you're
It's a
wait
waste
until
of
you
time.
are
Okay.
No,
adequate
no.
age.
Hold on.
Okay,
Wait
wait
until you have a ton of time. Because I'm not going to say that there are no YouTubers out there that are young and have like kind of squeakerish voices that aren't enjoyable to watch, because that's completely false. Just because your voice is a certain pitch doesn't mean that people aren't going to like your content.
But there is
Now,
a
That's a
chance.
it
factor,
means that
though.
they're less likely to like your content. So that just means you have to try harder. But if you really want to get into it, then you're not going to let something that stupid get in your way anyway. So, but if I was to give any advice on the subject, I would say get a decent microphone before you start doing it. And
And
by
computer.
decent, I mean like the biggest thing you want to watch out for, because I've figured out audio is one of the most important things,
Yeah.
is don't have a lot of background noise and try to enunciate when you speak.
Try to
Those
what?
two things enunciate. Like, don't slur all your words together. Don't like breathe really heavily into your microphone when you try to
So
say
you're
something. Like,
saying like
basically talk like I'm talking now, and less like. So today, you guys, what we're gonna do is
So
we're
instead of
gonna
me, like, as I
do
speak in my
this.
videos like this, and I'm like, hey, what's going
Alright.
on? It's like,
Yeah, see, you sound like more dulled down.
hey,
and less like
everybody,
enthusiastic.
what is going on?
Yeah, see, that's
And
way more
I
enjoyable to watch.
have a needle in my ass.
AKA have a commentary voice.
But
like,
actually, Ryan, I did exactly what you said on that. Wait till you have time, because I started. Well, I kind of did, but like somehow I knew I wouldn't have much homework in
Sorry,
sixth
go back.
grade. So when I started YouTube, that's when I was entering sixth grade. So I actually did have a ton of time on my hands to make videos. And Jeff didn't obviously respect that rule because he was going into a freshman in high school at the highest class rating or highest class that you can get into in his high school. So he got about, like 5 hours of homework a day. So and even when he wanted to record a video, he would say, "Oh, that looks bad. I'm not going to keep that." Or he would also say, I don't really want to record. There was never a time when he would
Well,
record.
I'm a junior in high school, and I have to worry about college and all that stuff, and I still record and edit and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no. I'm not saying like make sure that you have like a ton of like spare time. I'm just saying make sure that you have enough time to where you're
upload
not
at
going to be
least
rushing your videos. No, to where not even that you have to be uploading daily.
No, it's
Just
not. I
don't
wasn't gonna
rush
say
your
uploading
videos.
daily. I was gonna say like uploading every couple days at least.
Like, if I had to summarize everything that I would tell to a brand new YouTuber, here would be my list of things. Have decent audio.
Yeah.
Learn how to edit before you start to upload. Not drastically, but learn how to do some basic editing, like study it on YouTube. Get that done. Third, have fun. Because if you're not having fun, people aren't going to want to watch you. They're not going to want to watch your videos if you're not having fun making them. And the fourth is never, and this is probably the most important of anything, never go inactive. If you plan on actually wanting to do this, keep doing it. Even if it's down to one upload a week, never go inactive.
And make sure you tell
Yeah,
your
keep doing it.
YouTubers or you tell your
Yeah, like,
subscribers
let
that you're
your
gonna upload
fans
weekly.
Know that if you are going to have to take a break. Let them know. Try to upload as much as you can, but never go inactive.
I am
If
black.
you do, the people that are there are just, they're going to leave. And you're never going to get them back.
So has Ryan been a great motivational speaker?
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
So there's even another one. Let's see. Next question.
So
iOS or Android and why? I'll go first.
iOS
Yeah.
7.
I'm gonna say iOS because honestly, tell me if I'm wrong, but Android's Linux based.
No, wait.
It's
Android?
open.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's completely Linux based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I can see.
I thought you were saying
iOS.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was like,
no,
no.
no, no,
I was
no.
like, that's completely Unix based.
Yeah,
But
that's
alright,
what
yeah,
that's
go
what I was gonna say. iOS is Unix, but here's the thing. I can see Linux on a computer, like making your own Linux, like because that's the whole point of it, right?
Mm.
But I
Essentially,
can't see
in a
that on
sense.
a phone. And
If
plus,
anything, I
mean,
see that more on a phone. Like that.
Yeah.
When
But
when
but
you say
another
it that
thing.
way, I see it more as a purpose for like on a phone.
Now let me explain. I am in
Ubuntu
no
Mobile.
sense an Apple fanboy. I mean, sure, I own a Mac, but I got it for my birthday at one point, and
He realizes his mistake.
And plus, you always are. Ryan will even agree with me. I'm forever talking about how I hate it.
Yeah.
So I'm
No, you
in
don't.
no way an Apple fanboy.
Yeah, you got
I'm
an iPhone, you got a MacBook, you got an Apple TV.
well.
uh,
Apple TV was something I got for Christmas too. Also, I use it for Netflix.
You is
His
spoiled.
family is Apple fanboys.
Yes.
Well, no,
He's
my dad
spoiled.
owns a PC. My mom owns a PC.
You have an
there's-
iPad. Listen, you have an iPad.
Your
a
mom
Mac,
owns a plastic
Apple
cot.
TV. You have an iPhone.
I bought the iPad myself.
Wait,
But
your mum owns
See,
your,
so I mean, just like going off that, you
Sam's
are a
mum
pretty
owns a
Apple
plastic cot.
affiliated person.
All right.
PC.
So I'm gonna pick iOS for this, and that's my reason. Also, I feel like whenever I see somebody using an Android, I feel like it would take me a long time to get used to that.
Well, did it take you a long time to get used to your Apple?
No,
then why
It took
would
me like
take you
2
so
seconds to get used to iOS.
No, in all honesty, all right.
Slide to unlock, you're done.
Have you ever used an Android?
Yes.
Honestly, you just said it would take you a while to get used to it. Have you honestly ever used an Android?
I've used one
I
for
mean,
like
as a phone.
No,
Like, have you
not as a
ever
phone.
owned an Android and used it as a phone?
no.
Then you should not be answering this question.
No, but what I'm saying is like I've messed around with ones at like the store for like a couple hours, and
No,
I'm just
no, no.
saying
That's different.
Your
That's-
answer is iOS. Your answer is iOS, and that makes perfect sense
You've
because
only-
you've
you've
never
only
owned an
used-
Android.
Yeah.
So you have every right to answer iOS, but you cannot diss on Android because you haven't used it. Now, I owned an Android. Nick remembers my Android.
Yeah.
I hated my Android. It was crap. But I have every reason to say that. But now, okay, here's the reason why I think
I'm not
Android-
saying it's crap. I'm just saying I don't like it.
Well, here's the reason why I would choose iOS. I'm going to choose
If you
iOS,
like
but I'm gonna
pina
tell you right now, if
coladas.
BlackBerry... All right, Zyrex, this is annoying.
All right,
Stop.
I'll stop.
If BlackBerry had a better app store, like for instance, if it was affiliated with Google or iOS's app store, I would choose a BlackBerry any day of the week. But
No, I would
it
never.
doesn't. Well, I really like the Z10's OS and I like the styling of it. But anyway,
Z10.
shut up, Preston. This is just stop interrupting me and making annoying comments that no one cares about. Anyway, continuing on. I would choose iOS because iOS is more user friendly than Android. By a little, not a lot, but by a little. Certain tasks are just a little bit simpler to get done on iOS than they are on Android. But Android is more customizable. But probably the biggest reason why I'd choose iOS over Android is all of iOS's devices are made by Apple. So everything on their app store is designed to work on all of them.
Yeah.
So whereas like Android, you'll come across certain apps that are only designed for this phone or only designed for this tablet or, you know, and vice versa. And you'll find that a lot. And it becomes really annoying to have to deal with that. Also, just some of the features of Android, I'm not that big of a fan of. And now with the iOS 7 coming out, the features that Android really had over iOS just don't really matter now because iOS is kind of moving more towards that styling in iOS 7. But in pure customability, Android's better, but in all other ways, I just like my iPhone a lot better. And I am no way an Apple fanboy. I hate Apple. And
you
everybody
guys-
knows it.
What do you guys think about Windows?
Not a huge fan.
Like the Windows phones?
From
Nah.
using it, it's okay, but I just don't feel like it's all the way there yet. It's just not, it
Like-
hasn't had enough time.
Yeah, like I've played around with the phone and I've played around with the tablet. The tablet, I'm in love with. It's awesome.
Yeah, the tablet is just like Windows 8. So.
Yeah. I mean, you can access everything from Windows 8. Like you can
Windows-
access everything.
Yeah, it's legitimately like a computer that is in your hand,
Yeah.
like essentially, and that's
No. That is the Razer tablet.
Well, no, I mean like it's not a gaming computer. It's like a laptop that you can fit in like a 7-inch display with no keyboard. It's just really nice. Like Windows mobile tablets are great, but Windows mobile phones, I feel like they have a little bit of work to do.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I wouldn't like to have my computer and my phone to have like the exact same interface.
I would
I would.
love it.
Really?
That would be one of my favorite points. Yeah, that's one of my selling points for Windows Phone.
Alright, no, well, not Windows phone because it's like, because like it feels, because you know on the Windows phone like the tabs are just like massive. They take up like the whole.
No, they don't.
No,
You
they
can
don't.
only like you can fit like 2 squares.
No,
they
you
don't.
fit like
No,
you
you
fit
fit
like four.
Yeah, you fit like 4 to 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's 6. I think
And you can now customize how big they are, just like you can in the Windows Start menu.
Oh my
Alright, cool.
god, this guy is
I haven't used
racking up
Windows phone in
questions.
ages.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff you can do for
Alright, can we move on to the next question? This guy's
Yeah,
racking
by
them
the
up.
way, I think you should like if we continue to do this for most of the time, then you should like name this one Q&A.
Okay. So, this is gonna be a really long conversation, but he asks, Xbox One or PS4 and why?
Oh no,
I don't think it's going to be that long of a conversation because there's really not that
none.
much to discuss.
We've
That
already
we are
discussed the
having
Xbox
before.
One and PS4
Yeah, we've
in an
discussed this
entire
pretty much
podcast.
every podcast. So I don't want to like kind of diss you on this question. So I mean, I'll say like one quick thing is why, but I don't think we should all get into this like super intensively.
Yeah, we really shouldn't because we've done it on.
Like, I
We've
think
gotten
we can
into
all
it
say our
intensively on other
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah, we can all say our opinions really quick, but
PS4.
my opinion is Xbox One, and the reason why is you have to pay for Live or PlayStation Plus. Xbox is more unified in with Windows itself and Connect and
I like that about
just
Xbox.
its features. I'm more a fan of its features in original games. Plus, it seems better. Sam, go ahead.
I like PS4, man. Mostly, it's not any of the features because they didn't change anything. It's mostly just because I've owned a I've been buying all the PlayStations ever since the PlayStation 1, which was before I was even born because my dad was a PlayStation gamer. So, ever since the PS2 came out, I just played a lot of Crash Bandicoot, and I liked that a lot. That was a lot of fun. But I do like the PS4. What about you, Nick?
I am an Xbox. You could say fanboy. I like to say I've been playing Xbox
But
since I was little.
Can I make one
mean,
more
or
point
not
really
since
quick?
I was little, but you know.
I do
Yeah.
not diss on the Xbox One in any way. I'm actually hoping that I can try and muster out enough money to get one. I really like the Xbox One. I'm just saying I like PS4 just slightly better.
Now I'll probably get both, but I enjoy the Xbox Live community. And no offense to PlayStation, but they've never had that community that Xbox
Yeah,
has
I
had.
understand what you're
They
saying.
never will, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Like, I just never see Sony just getting to the point where they can match Xbox. I don't see it.
All right, so another question.
Hey,
That was pretty good. Okay, Preston, what do you?
You completely forgot about Preston.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just forgot. Preston doesn't play much.
Douche.
PC Master Race. There we go, Preston.
I would choose the Xbox mainly because like its interface and like all of it. Xbox is known and loved by loads of people, so like most of my friends will be on Xbox Live and everything.
Yeah.
So like the community and all that.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
honest,
that's-
all
that's
my
probably
friends
the
are on
biggest selling
Xbox
point.
too.
That's probably the
so-
biggest selling point for Xbox is the community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
I mean, as good as the Xbox is, it's always had the upper edge in its community.
I mean,
It's
one
on
reason why I also want to get an Xbox is because, like, I have a lot of friends that are on Xbox Live, and one of my friends who I was really close with recently moved to Texas, so I was really bummed out about that. And I wish I could. And we played video games all the time. Like, I mean, we didn't have the same console, but we would go to each other's house, and we would play whatever games they had there. Like, since my friend, he had Halo over at his house, so me and him would play a lot of Halo together.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I would have Crash Bandicoot or, like, Uncharted. No, I didn't have Uncharted. I had Crash Bandicoot and PlayStation exclusives over at my house. So whenever he went to my house, we would play those together.
Yeah, it's kind of funny now talking about PlayStation 3 because, like, PlayStation 3, no offense to anyone, but
Horrible.
I'm really sorry, but, like, PlayStation...
Massive failure.
Yeah, it was, just altogether.
Would it be wrong if I had an Xbox 360 and a PS3?
No.
No.
Alright, cool.
All right.
And a crappy
PC
laptop.
well, we're all PC Master Race anyway.
All right. Next.
Except me.
And me.
Yeah.
Me
You
and
know-
Preston are kind of like the lower ends of the
Hey,
PC
Nick.
Master Race.
Nick, PC Master Race.
Yeah, right. Well, we're the only ones that count, right?
Well,
Shout
yeah,
out
because
to Hayden. Shout out to Hayden, the Killer Polar Bear, PC Master Race.
this next
Shout out
question
to the
actually kind of
Klondike bar.
segues
Shout
with
out to the
Hayden.
Klondike bar.
This next question actually kind of segues in with
What
Hayden.
would you do for a Klondike bar?
If you could own any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
Zebra.
Nick, I
Zebra.
already know your answer.
Pig for
Yep.
him.
I would own a pig because pigs are very smart animals and I could dispose of bodies very quickly.
Can I own a death? Are there deaths that I can go and
Honestly,
can I
wanna own a
acquire a death?
zebra.
A zebra. Wait, you guys usually call it a zebra.
Yeah, zebra.
A
Because the way we
zebra.
say Z, we don't say Z. We say Z.
A
and
That
zebra.
actually
say
makes
zebra.
sense in all fairness, but okay, by
You
the way,
say zebra.
you guys should go check out. By the way, for those of you who don't know, right now I am working on the podcast graphics for Sam.
Thank you.
So
'Cause
you
Sam
will
is-
see these. You will see this graphic anyway, but you guys should click the guys and tell me what you think.
All right.
Oh, Let me just close my webcam.
It's only a
I was
tiny
just-
piece of it. I only have one of us done so far, and it happens to be Preston because I really enjoy animating his character because I get to make him look stupid.
Am I pole dancing?
Kind of.
Yes.
I
You
like
should make
that.
me a bit more like high.
He's just gonna be up in the background doing that.
Yeah.
You should make me look a bit more high, if you know what I mean.
I can't really modify your face now because of your eyes.
I'd
You should make
probably
my,
like,
like-
but for,
Make it red. Just make his eyes red.
for favorite
no,
animal,
Make my smile a bit more, you know, like creepier, like a little bit.
I
more
would
like-
honestly for my
Naked.
for my favorite for animal that I would own, I would like to own a cat the size of a bear
Wow.
Okay.
Get a lion.
I didn't.
or a
think
lion.
we would-
No, a snow leopard. I'd like to get a snow leopard. I like snow leopards.
What? Because you're
Yeah.
iMac.
Why-
with
why?
your snow
No,
leopard.
screw the operating system.
Okay.
but-
Wait. Demi approves of this then.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, yeah, really. Because Demi he didn't know when he was selecting charities. He didn't know what to do. And there's like all these like really needing charities, like
Child's play.
Child's Play. Yeah, that's one of them. There's leukemia research. Since recently, a lot of people have died. You know, people die of leukemia every single day. So
Jacked up that you're talking about this.
why?
No, I'm joking.
But there's a lot of charities on the side. And he's like, oh. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into
No,
this.
oh, you know what? Snow leopards.
No, but
F
honestly,
people.
it's nothing
No
wrong.
one cares about people getting sick. F that.
No,
To
but
be
honestly,
fair,
it
people can help themselves. Snow leopards can't help them.
Dude,
yeah, that's true.
to be fair, natural selection.
Yo, man.
I mean, let's be honest.
Guys,
Well,
let's
no, we-
stop.
Natural
Let's
selection.
stop
I
before we
wanna
offend
own-
somebody.
I want to own a liger.
Napoleon Dynamite.
No, dude, that's real. Like, ligers are
liger's real.
legitimately real.
No, I know, but the
It's
first
a
thing I
hybrid.
think of is Napoleon Dynamite.
Dude, the first thing I think of is Zoids.
Yeah.
Nick,
alright.
you remember Zoids, don't you?
This is a '90s thing. These guys have no idea what would be.
Yeah, yeah. As a '90s kid, me and Nick know all about Zoids. Like, we
What
were,
is Zoid?
we were very. All right,
It was
so there used to
TV
be
show.
that. Yeah, it was a TV show anime called Zoids. What it was is they were like giant robots.
You remember?
Oh, that thing. Yeah,
You
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
Pacific Rim?
Well, they
Pacific
had
Rim?
like feelings to them, kind of. So like the people had to connect with the Zoid to be able to use it, like to pilot it.
So it's like
Yeah.
Gundams.
And there was always this one called the White Liger, and from that time, I have always merged Ligers as Zoids.
All right.
So
All right,
yeah.
guys. Pacific Rim. That's it.
Like
That is
Zero.
the story of Pacific Rim.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pacific.
Liger's
I
good,
saw Pacific Rim actually. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was. I
Yeah,
thought that was
well,
pretty
no,
good
I wanna
actually.
see it.
Yeah, basically that's the story of
tell
Zoids,
me, don't
except
tell
for
me,
the Zoids were animals and they had feelings.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim was actually. I thought that was a good movie. What did you think of it?
It wasn't bad. I didn't think that it was like a good movie. It was an alright movie. It was a movie that I would like watch, but it wouldn't be a movie
Okay.
that I would rewatch.
So, next question. If you could remake any old game, what and why? My first answer, Crash Bandicoot. Because that was like my favorite game in my childhood.
when
Yeah.
we say remake, do you mean remake it for any like with brand new graphics, brand new?
I already
like-
know what you're gonna say.
Right, don't say Legend of Zelda. Nintendo's already on that.
No, dude, because it's gonna be on the Wii.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
on the Wii
If I had to
U.
remake any game, it would definitely be the not Wind Waker.
They're
What?
already doing that.
They're already doing that. It would definitely be Ocarina of Time, but I
For
would
a
want
PC.
not just like remake it. I'd want to enhance it with some of the newer features that they've added in because beta. Well, all right, The Legend of Zelda. A lot of people don't know this. Every Legend of Zelda up until Skyward Sword was actually a beta for the official Zelda. None of those were active
What?
games. They were all betas
Huh.
for the story of The Legend of Zelda.
Huh.
Um,
That's actually a good way to get your betas out. And
exactly, it is, and it
Yeah,
really
man,
worked.
a
because look
20-year
at-
beta.
like, yeah, well, look at how big Zelda is, dude. Everybody loves it. But anyway, like Ocarina of Time got
We
the
said it was-
concept of time travel and multiple like origins of the same person, and that got that fixed out.
hot,
Wind Waker got the idea of like traveling to different parts of the globe
Ow.
with like a different in a different area You know what I mean?
Ah,
Like how fall in the
motherfucker.
water and then
What,
sword
you stub
they
your
shoot
toe?
and
No,
put it all flying above the clouds.
just
uh,
need my desk.
That sucks. And then
Hashtag let's
for
talk
mask
podcast.
input in like actual days and kind of like figuring that all out. But anyway, long story short, it would be The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time with updated graphics for the Xbox One and PC.
All right.
Oh,
So what would you recreate, Nick?
porn.
I don't know.
I'd probably recreate one of them meat and fuck games.
Wow. I don't want any game to be recreated, because that ruins that
Yeah.
narrative.
It ruins the whole.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
ruins.
I don't think it ruins it if it's true to the original.
Like if it's
Yeah.
just a complete copy of it, but with enhanced graphics and better
Yeah, like, for
physics and
instance,
stuff.
The Fire Red and Leaf Green Pokemon games are probably the biggest step of this. They fixed the big bugs that made the game glitchy.
Are you talking about
Okay.
Soul Silver and Heart Gold?
No, not Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Do not bring that up to me again. Anyway, Fire Red and Leaf Green, because they are the same mechanics, the same way, with highly updated graphics.
Someone got a
Okay.
text.
Yeah, that was me. Actually, it was a Twitter notification because my text would have been Navi from The Legend of Zelda going, "Hey, listen."
God.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly why every time I see
Hey,
Ryan and I hear that,
listen.
I'm like, shut up, Navi.
No, I love it. No, Ryan was
Here, wait,
recording
Preston,
once.
text me. Preston, text me.
All right.
Someone text me because you'll hear
I'm
it.
texting you.
Anyway.
I'm texting you.
Okay, so like Fire Red and Leaf Green, those I consider a good remake. They were completely true, just better updated graphics. Whereas Heart Gold and Soul Silver changed certain mechanics. They changed the style of Pokemon because it was on the DS, so you didn't have the little battle pop-ups and everything like that. So that I don't consider to be a remake. But if you're saying like Fire Red and Leaf Green, those were perfectly fine. As long as remakes were like that, I would have no problem with it.
All right.
That,
Yes. Yes.
I sent one too.
Then I won't mute it yet.
All right.
Wait. What did you get? What text did you get?
Yours.
What does it say?
Hey, wait, hold on. Did it say, hey, listen? Yes, it said, hey, listen. Good, dude, my phone can talk to me.
What? Oh, let's see if I type in.
Yeah, Ryan, you have Siri.
There we go.
Did you
Navi's
get mine?
annoying. Apparently Navi's annoying.
Don't put it on thingy yet.
All
Who's
right.
more annoying, Navi or Siri?
Siri.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. All right. So there's another
Right.
question. What do you think of the way Nintendo is going? Do you think they will stay in the home console race after the Wii
2DS.
U? No,
Wait,
wait,
no,
wait, wait. He
no,
actually
no,
asked a
no.
question about the 2DS, which I will get to soon. But what?
They are going completely mobile.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
as the
When
future.
has Nintendo ever been in the home race? All right, GameCube was their last successful thing. I mean, you can say that the Wii was successful, and I'll laugh in your face.
It was successful in sales.
Yeah, and how many returns are there?
Yeah, exactly. You
That's-
can't like dedicate that. It was a new concept, so at the time they didn't realize that kind of stuff. But
Oh, just touch me.
And returns to Nintendo don't mean crap because it's returning it to Best Buy or whoever, not to like them. It's not returning it to Nintendo. Whereas in like Nintendo's like, I don't care if you return it, you're returning it to Best Buy, not you're returning it to Nintendo.
yeah,
Which
I don't know. I don't see Nintendo. I honestly see Nintendo doing what Sega did. In 5 years, I picture either every Nintendo title will be on a mobile one, like a mobile device from them, like a 2DS or something of that sort. Or, by the way, Preston, I muted my phone. Or they will sell off their licenses like Sega did and go out of business. And there will be Sony, Apple, and Microsoft. Because, in all honesty, Apple is coming into the race for consoles.
Is
yeah,
it?
because didn't
Well,
in
not by
back in
making
the
a
day
console.
they used to have.
Oh,
Plus-
with the
plus of
mobile
iPhone.
games.
Yeah, because of iPhone and iPad.
Actually, I heard on The Patch, which is a gaming podcast. I'm sure you all heard of it.
Mm.
But I heard on The Patch that they're actually making an Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
Yeah.
mobile game called Assassin's Creed Pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that. That actually sounds pretty cool. Also,
A lot of things are because mobile gaming. Look at how successful Plants vs Zombies.
yeah,
is.
and Angry Birds.
Yeah, and most of those, like with the exception of Plants vs Zombies, because
Who's
that started out
Wimping
PopCap
Ego?
is a
Wimping
PC
Ego is Wimping Ego was. I used to be on a server on the Madlands, back in
Well, 'cause
October.
he's been tweeting you
Yeah,
quite
like
a lot.
crazy. Yeah, that's where all the questions are coming from.
Oh, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Follow.
That's jacked up. But anyway, PopCap was mainly a PC developer, which
Yeah.
moved to mobile, but it took off on mobile.
That's so cute.
But look at how good mobile is doing. Like,
Yeah, it
everybody
really
wants
is.
and the reason why is I will not play a lot of mobile games just because I don't have the time to.
Because you're
But-
a mobile whore with your.
No, because
little-
I'm usually on my
laptop.
PC. So why would I play on my phone if I'm usually at my computer?
The only time I
Because
really play on my
it's a
phone is
mobile,
like
it's-
At
if
school.
I'm
Laptop.
okay. The
Your-
only
your-
time I would really ever use my phone is if I was in like a restaurant by myself and I
Oh.
have nothing and I have nobody to talk to.
I do it at school all the time.
Well, I'm not allowed to do that at school.
Wait, you're not allowed to have your phones at school.
Nope.
No.
I am.
No, see, Nick,
I am.
for me, the reason why I wouldn't do it, like,
You're in
even
college.
when I'm,
there's a
like, busy.
difference.
Well, no, even when I'm, like, busy, like, if I'm, like, at, like, an office or something, like, I'm waiting for something like that. What I usually do is I'm usually browsing Twitter, checking my YouTube, checking Reddit. I have all these social networking sites to where if I do have 10 minutes and I'm not at my computer, I'm usually checking those social networking sites, so then I don't have time to play a game. And by the time I do, then I usually don't have the free time anymore.
Oh, wait, let's finish these questions really quick, then there's something I really want to talk about.
Porn.
It's not
Being
about
blocked
porn. It's
in
about
UK.
we'll find out. You'll find out. Okay. So the next question is, what do you think of the 2DS? Good idea or just no need?
Bad.
No need.
No need.
No need.
No need.
At all.
All right, good.
Wait. My thing is just
Okay,
can't,
okay,
wait,
good.
can't,
Cut,
the
moving on.
3DS, I've never owned one. Can't you switch it to 2D?
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
What is the point? What is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm saying.
point
I
is so
think
that it's
honestly,
smaller.
what I think that they're trying to do is they're trying to do a little bit like what Apple did. Like, I don't know if you'd agree with me on this. Like, the 5C would be like the 2DS, and the 5S would be like the 3DS. Like, if you want like the deluxe edition of the console would be the 3DS, and like the standard edition would be like the 2DS. But like,
Oh, so
Yes,
you're
but what's
saying
the
they're
point in
trying to
having
do
it
so that,
flat?
Like there are. Wait, hold on. I actually see what he's saying. You're trying to say it like there's gonna be versions that aren't as expensive,
Oh, I'm bleeding. Hold on. Go
but
back.
there's versions that like basically for a bigger audience. Like some people
Yeah.
are gonna get an iPhone 5C because it's cheaper.
yeah,
Some are gonna get an iPhone 5 just because it's already been out, or they like the style, and then like the 5S is gonna be like the top of the line version.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
But I don't.
I see it, but I don't think that Nintendo is.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to make an update because honestly, what
Nintendo.
was actually the like DS you would get if you didn't want the 3DS would be like the DSi.
Nah.
That would kind of be like the 2DS. Like if you didn't want 3D and you wanted something kind of
Not really,
cheaper, you get a
because-
no, because
DSi.
it had a lower resolution.
DSi doesn't have all the features that the
Yeah, and it
3D
has a lower resolution. It doesn't have like
Yep.
the Wi-Fi capabilities that the new DSs have.
Well, that's true, but I can kind of see a need for the 2DS, but honestly, I
I
think
don't
it should have
at all.
folding.
If the Nintendo 3DS has the ability to turn itself to be 2D,
There's no point.
what the hell is the purpose
Y-
of
that-
a 2D DS?
that's true.
When there's
Doesn't
already
the,
a.
But
3D
like
one?
every
Yes.
Nintendo product, it's gonna sell
the 3DS
quite a
messes
lot.
up your brain.
I honestly don't think it will sell quite a lot. Honestly,
I can see
I
it
don't think
like
so.
no, but I can seriously like I don't see like
See
going
a
to
lot of
like a
fanboys
restaurant
buying
and
it,
seeing like
that's it.
little kids having one. I see
Yeah.
them having like a 3DS, but what I'm saying is like I swear I'm not racist, but I feel like I can see like Asia. Like I feel like if I ever went to Asia, I would see them everywhere.
Oh, well, Nintendo is.
You
huge
will.
in
Have
Asia.
you ever seen like the picture of like everybody in Asia holding a Nokia?
Yeah. No.
Like-
Nokia.
I'm joking.
Like legitimately, there's like some picture that's been on like 4chan before and Reddit of like literally like 200 no racism here. Like 250 Asian people walking like the streets of Japan all with Nokia Luminos in their hand. And
Yeah.
it's just like, well, all right. Like
That's
I
good
feel like I
setup.
can see that, except with the 2DS.
But
But
loads of Asian people just walking down the street with 2DS.
racist.
all right,
What if they got
Um,
like the rising sun symbol put on the carved onto the back of the DS?
That's Jap.
2DS.
That's Japan. But like, what if
Like,
what if there's Chinese people?
well then they'll get the Chinese flag put on there, obviously.
Yeah, that red dot.
all right.
Obviously, guys.
No, the red
come on,
dot's the
obvious.
Japanese
I know.
flag.
I'm messing with you. I was trying to see if you would know.
Oh.
All right. So there's the next question is what/how do you record your videos? We all know.
Craps.
I have to use ScreenFlow because I'm on my crappy Mac, but I'm gonna skip over that and
No,
gonna say
you're
that
on a
my
crap.
setup is generally based on, like my PlayStation 3 setup is based off of Audacity, Game Capture HD software.
You're welcome for that, by the way.
Oh, thank you for.
For those of you who don't know, Sam did not know that Audacity was for Mac.
No, I
Really?
knew that. I knew it was.
No, you didn't, because I remember I was in the call with you.
Well,
You were like, I
okay.
can't use Audacity because I'm on a Mac, and I'm like, it's for Mac.
Okay. Well then. Okay.
I
then-
remember that.
Anyways, you taught me how to do a lot of cool stuff with Audacity that make my audio sound better, so I thank you for that. But there's Audacity, and then there's the Game Capture HD software that I use for, recording the gameplay off of my PS3, which is hooked up to my Westinghouse TV, which is right there. And that's
Can't
pretty much
see,
my
by the
setup.
way.
Yeah, you can't see, but I made a little.
I got a quick
Noise.
question. Is Adobe actually owned by Apple?
No,
No.
Who told me that? Flipping out.
They're owned by a company called Macromedia.
Yeah.
No, but apparently
What
Apple's
he
in
said.
there somewhere.
Or wait, hold on. Actually, is
A-
it?
Apple may own their shares.
No. I know that Apple does not own Adobe. I know that that's bullshit. Wherever you heard that, you're full of shit. Anyway, what I'm talking
I'm
about
not
is,
full of
Nick, do
shit,
you
they
remember
are.
back in like the really early days of the internet? Like Flash Player did not used to be Adobe Flash Player. It used to be Macromedia Flash Player.
Yeah.
But it was on Adobe's website. Was it that Adobe bought it from somewhere called Macromedia?
Probably.
Or is it that Macromedia is the company that actually makes Adobe?
Most likely.
Because I actually don't know which one it is, honestly.
So,
Like
I'm guessing you guys just use Fraps and Audacity.
No, I use DxTory.
Or you use DxTory.
I
Nick-
use DxTory for single player and Fraps for multiplayer, and I use
Why?
Sony Vegas for editing. Because I like how
I use Premiere for editing.
yeah
By the
yeah
way.
and I use Audacity too.
Wanna get
I like how DxTory does it for single player.
I like the dual audio tracks. That's
Yeah.
probably my see. And if anything, Nick, I feel like that's better for multiplayer because then I never have to worry about like you guys being too loud and me being too quiet. I can always go in after the fact and adjust that.
What I like is how I can adjust my volume without adjusting the game volume.
Yeah, but you can't do that with Fraps. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I like about doing in single player because like the game volume and everything in Fraps when I'm doing multiplayer, I'm usually only playing Minecraft where the game volume doesn't matter. That
Yeah, see, I'm saying like I like it for DxTory in multiplayer better because in multiplayer, I don't have to worry about not only my game volume being too loud, but you guys being too loud or too quiet.
Yeah.
And I can set that up as, dual audio tracks. So then, yeah. But anyway, I also use Premiere CS6 Pro to edit,
Same with me.
as well
Premiere for the
as
win.
After Effects CS6 and Adobe Photoshop for images. So all of
Yay.
it CS6, but yeah.
Yep.
and Max on Cinema 4D. Oh,
Yeah, for my 3D stuff.
yeah, I have off for something.
Or 14.
So,
Yeah.
Preston, what do you use Fraps, right?
Yeah, I use Faps.
But you don't use Audacity, do you?
No, but I will be.
Okay.
What do
you
you
should.
use? What do you use to edit?
Edit at the moment Camtasia, but when I get a new computer, I'm getting Premiere.
I'm not going to lie to anybody. I used to use Camtasia, and I know that you guys know this, but
It's
people-
Yeah,
easy to
you
use.
used it for your laptop, and you use Premiere for your desktop. That's what you used to
yeah,
say.
like I did, but I didn't really know how to use Premiere. Like I was using it on my desktop, but I didn't know how to do certain things, so I'd always revert back to Camtasia to do something, and then
Yeah, because Camtasia is pretty basic.
yeah. But I ended up just one day just kind of being like, F it. I'm gonna figure this out. And I sat down and I was like, I have 12 hours worth of footage here that I have to render out. And I'm not going to touch it with Camtasia. And if I have the urge to, then I just won't do it.
Slap
And I
yourself
guess I'm
around the
throwing
face.
away this much footage. So it kind of like was a reality check. Like, you need to get your shit together, sit down, and figure this out. And it was the best idea I ever had because I actually learned it. And I will never go back. Premiere is the best thing ever.
Okay, so there's one final
What if
question.
you were forced to use Movie Maker?
Guys, there's one final
Oh
question.
my god! Don't even
What
joke
about
with
Movie
me.
Maker 2.6?
Don't even joke with me.
About Movie Maker.
Not Movie Maker. Anything.
Didn't everyone use that back in the day? Like the
Yeah.
first...
Everybody
yeah.
did.
Oh yeah.
I can say I never used Movie Maker in my life.
Well, no. Well, Sam hasn't used Movie Maker in his life. He uses.
Well, on my old PC, I wanted to
Right,
do
yeah,
YouTube,
I
but
know.
I didn't know
It's
how
a joke,
to.
you retard.
That's very mean. All right, there's one final question, and is: do you collect anything?
I
I
used to collect
collect-
Pokemon cards.
Yeah, same with me. I used to collect Pokemon cards. I have at least a couple thousand, I believe, stashed up in the back of my room in
Do you
a
know
bunch
what
of
I collect?
binders. Like I got about 6 or 7 binders full of.
I
Pokemon
collect
cards.
loads of cables and wires. That they
Yeah,
are
I have a
there
ton of
at the
those
back
lying
of my
around my
desk.
I have a couple mini
I
USBs.
collect laptops.
And...
No, that's what I do. I collect laptops.
Yeah,
I've
that's
got
true, 'cause
one
you got, like,
there,
7.
one there, one there, and one there.
All right.
And then there's
What
Um,
about you, Nick?
I collect like gems and ores. I have
you collect lapis.
yeah, well no, I have copper, I have
Oh.
obsidian, I have lapis, and I have
Wait,
quartz.
real?
Quartz, yeah, all real.
Wait, obsidian's real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Obsidian is
What?
volcanic glass.
You didn't
Wait,
know
really?
that.
Oh.
What do you? All right, the Black Mountains in the
North
United
Korea.
States. Yes, in North Korea. No, in the United States. The
North
American
Korea.
Indians.
Yes, in North Korea. Yes, Sam. Of course.
in
Kim
no,
Jong Un.
yeah.
Kim Jong.
The American Indians would use obsidian as weapons because not just the American Indians, but like anyone around the world would use it that were cavemen. Like cavemen would use it. That's where obsidian really made its
Hmm.
show.
Yeah,
All right.
obsidian.
And also,
in case no one knew this,
Lapis is real as well.
yes,
Yes.
lapis lazuli is a real gem. But anyway, for those of you who did not know this, obsidian is volcanic glass. It is actually created when magma, which is superheated chunks of like Earth's crust melted together, is drastically cooled by water. It creates glass. So, and it's obsidian. It is ridiculously hard. That's why it can only be cut with diamond, is because it is glass. Like, if you think about it that way, it actually makes sense, because you can only
Lapis
cut glass with
lazuli
diamond.
looks amazing. That looks nice.
All right,
I
so that's
actually-
it for the questions.
Someone carved an elephant out of it. That looks.
By the way, Sam, I sent you a picture of what you will look like in the podcast graphic.
I want
Alright.
to see it.
Let's see it.
Is this it?
And they're not gonna see that. They're gonna be looking at this right now.
Wait, why don't I have
Whoa,
a
gee,
microphone?
that actually looks really nice.
Where's my microphone?
That looks really nice.
You're not the person who's recording it. I'm not even giving myself a microphone.
Or
Sam's
not.
the only one recording it. He's the only one that's gonna have a mic.
Yep. All right. So now that we're done with the questions, here's something I'd like to talk about. Since we're all members of it, Karama Craft.
Look, there's a Buddha. There's a Buddha that's been carved out of lapis lazuli. That looks sick. I want
So
one.
Ramacraft, guys.
So,
Yeah.
for those of you
Craft
who
art.
didn't know, a long time ago, when we first started doing these podcasts, when we all first met each other, there was a server that DeAndre or Demi Caliber made called KuramaCraft.
It originally was completely vanilla. There were no mods.
And it was just simple
I
multiplayer.
was at the time co-owner.
Obsidian
as
looks
well as
nice.
Lucas LaForest.
Yeah, who's not here with us anymore.
And I was admin.
Obsidian.
No, he is. He just never
jeez.
talks anyway.
No, he's
That's
not even in the chat
nice.
anymore.
Yes, he is.
Are you sure? Because he got like taken away.
If he isn't, then it's because me or Demi forgot to add him. But anyway, he always
Luke-
complained about. He always left because of the notifications. Anyway, if he ever wants added, he can ask us. But anyway, so yeah, I was co-owner of it at the time, and a bunch of stuff went down with some of the members and stuff and things. So yeah, it just kind of came to a halt.
The
and
shit's
we all
really
didn't
hit
go
the
back.
fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's pretty much what happened.
And that was the server where I built my awesome house.
Yeah, that's
And that's
also
actually
where,
the server,
I
or
have
that was the
little
server.
pony.
When KuramaCraft had just recently started, Nick actually was. That's when he joined with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when
I
he
joined-
first started talking with us. That's when we
Yeah.
first met him.
Literally.
When did
the
I
day-
start
The day I
talking?
met you guys, I hopped on, started talking with Demi, and like Ryan was co-owner, and then Demi made me admin, and he was like, "Hey, you can build a house." So I made like this giant, huge freaking house made out of all quartz, because it was the first time I was playing with quartz, and it looked amazing. It was a giant mansion, and I had.
Then we ended up having to change worlds and
All right.
Let's
so-
just skip about my sex dungeon.
So now KuramaCraft has a pretty big, or it's got like 20 plus mods.
When did
in
I
the mod
join the
pack.
group?
You
When did I
joined
start
when the
joining
Hunger
this
Games
group?
happened, didn't you?
Yeah, but I never done the Hunger
no, he
Games.
wasn't really in it when the Hunger Games happened because
He didn't
was
really
like,
talk.
yeah, he wasn't like here. Like nobody really knew him until afterwards.
Yeah, that's when we first
Who
started
actually
talking.
added me to the group?
I did.
Sam.
I was the one who introduced you to this.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm-
always mess with him so much, but he's the one who like actually added you because none of us wanted to talk to you
Yeah.
Why not?
because you were a dick,
I didn't know.
And now
you.
none of you want to talk to Sam.
which is ironic.
Yep. If you guys didn't know, I'm
The
the kid who
irony.
always gets beat up in this group.
That's not true.
Nah, we just sit on you. That's it.
Okay, that sounds even worse.
No, not sit on his face, but like, just. sit-
Wow,
Wow.
you're just making it worse.
Done.
No, not sitting on your face.
Guys, here's something we haven't done in an hour. Done. Da 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 dun.
Lamar Wilson.
There we go.
I didn't actually even know what the hell you guys were talking about.
Neither
I was
did
like,
I.
what's Sam singing?
Done. Da 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 dun. Lamar Wilson. He's the funny tech guy who gets the job done. Loves the how-tos, random vids, so fun. Man, he's so crazy, buddy. Da, da, da. He's
Shut
the
up.
world's funniest tech reporter. Lamar
Fuck
Wilson.
off.
So, KuramaCraft is going to be having a mod pack of 20 plus mods, and
Alright, here you go, Ryan. Hold on, wait. I want to.
there's
This is-
there's
Can't
15
affect me.
people in the server currently, and that
Why?
is pretty much what's going to be
Why?
happening.
Wait. Why? Who?
What?
Don't ask. Don't ask. Just continue.
I see what you just did.
Yeah, I know. I saw him.
No, I
saw him-
watched him join.
Yeah, and I was just like, you better not say anything.
I'm like,
That's why Nick was like, "Why?" And I was like, "I have to get this before he." I was like,
I'm sitting
"Don't
there like,
dare."
oh no, do not let him. Just don't.
Yeah. Guys, if you don't know, we had a special guest who didn't say a word,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah,
And
Now
that'll
he's
remain a
fine.
mystery forever. Don't tell him.
yeah, don't say anything.
no, I'm just talking to him. I'm talking to him on Skype.
Alright, anyway, Ryan, check out the YouTube link I sent you. That's Lamar Wilson's intro, and you're gonna like it. Da,
Come on.
da, 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 Lamar Wilson.
Will I get copyright if I played it?
Yes.
Well, yes, so don't
Alright.
play it. Lamar Wilson!
Alright, I just played it.
You better cut that out.
I
Hey,
don't
what
think he put a
happened?
copyright on it, honestly.
God damn it.
Don't worry.
Alright.
Wait,
Alright,
why is
alright, alright.
that?
So, KuramaCraft. Yep, there's 15 members so far.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Wait, did he come back? Did you add him
No,
back?
no. Demi Caliber, the owner of KuramaCraft,
Poop
hopped in.
He wanted to be
Should
in
we
it.
ask him for a couple minutes? to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
should.
Croc?
Oh, okay.
If he doesn't want to join, then that's fine. Oh, no, he doesn't.
We're all typing in chat right now, guys. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
As soon as you say we're talking about Chromacraft, I bet he's gonna be like, "Bow," yeah.
DeAndre.
Oh, he joined.
All right, everybody. So this is the owner of Chromacraft. Say hello.
Hi.
Yep.
Wait,
That, my
supposed
friends,
to
is
say
the owner of
hello.
Chromacraft.
Just real quick,
Guys,
does anyone want to notice what I just said in the chat?
Wait, let me see.
Well,
So one of our friends is like, ooh, can I join? Right
No.
after we
Why
told
is your
And then
What's
you're just
going
like,
on?
no.
Why'd you
Right,
remove
anyway,
Hans,
so
though?
this is the creator of Chromacraft, Demi Caliber. Everybody you probably know him.
I was the very first member of Chromacraft.
Ooh, he sucks.
You suck. Boo. But I was gonna say something else, but that'd be racist. Boo. Boo.
Oh my god, I just noticed something.
What?
Oh.
You have
I
two
left my
different.
computer
Otherwise-
with all of my Chromacraft things at home. And I'm at Auntie's.
Aw.
Well, the video won't be out until like Tuesday or something then.
By the way, guys, what's funny is we introduced Demi as the the owner of Chromecraft, but he's been on this podcast many times before.
Yeah.
He's been like.
But
a
he never
major
talks
member,
on the podcast.
But still, like it's like, hey, no one knows this guy. Yes, he has. He's been on the
Well, no, of
podcast.
course
like,
people are gonna know him. I mean,
No.
if they're watching the podcast, they probably are very familiar with at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
one
you-
more channels,
you
which
know
he's
what I
been on quite a bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
My channel.
Zyrex, do you do like collabs usually?
Well, I haven't done any with Demi.
I don't
I
think
have to eat in 5 minutes at 10.
I
How,
don't
how long do we have though?
Dude, we're just going.
I
How
have
long
no
is the,
idea how
podcast
long we've
been
even been recording.
1 hour, 16 minutes, and 35 seconds.
Should we make it an hour and a half?
Yeah, let's go
yeah,
for it.
might as well.
All right.
All right, guys, welcome to the Internet Box Podcast.
Okay, so topic.
is
I
is
wanna
the
talk
internet
about-
box
No, no, no,
actually
hold
an
on,
hour and
let's-
30 minutes?
You didn't really cover it, so
no,
Demi,
they go with
Yeah,
how.
it's-
Demi, why don't you like mention what exactly Chromacraft is?
Wait, let me say one message really quick.
Server, mods, and everything nice.
This
is how you
episode of the
make
RPM Let's Talk
Chromacraft.
video podcast is brought to you by Chromacraft. Chromacraft is a new server created by
No,
Demi
no, no, no,
Caliber.
no,
If you
no, wait,
now
wait,
just use
wait.
offer code RPM Let's Talk 1. That is
No.
RPM Let's Talk and the number 1. Enter that
Oh, the
code and you
servers,
may have a
say
potential
Arc
of gaining
servers.
access into the Chromacraft server.
Are you dumb? Say Arc servers, and I can actually set up a proper
There you go.
little code.
All right, guys. This podcast is sponsored by Arc Servers. Go to arcservers.com. It'll be in the link below, and use the promotional code.
RPM Podcast 1.
Yes.
And you will get a
You
Zyrex
get
helmet.
5% off of your first month.
Yep.
Off of his first payment of Zyrex.
No, seriously, you'll get 5% off of your first month of hosting.
Yep.
It is a new. We haven't actually mentioned that. It is a new server host ran by Zyrex here.
Hello.
His uncle is giving him a full server rack, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be all set up and everything. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And we haven't really discovered if Zyrex here is going to, hook me, myself, and the rest of the FTB crew here up with a server. So,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I can't afford the Minecraft anymore.
Can we
So I'm
use
already-
offer code RPM Let's Talk 1 to
yeah, but no. What if we use just RPM Let's Talk? Like, if we don't, like, the one is only for the viewers, but without the one, we just get it for free, and that's for us.
Shut up. 'Cause
Yeah,
now they know.
And now they know.
we have to
We'll
cut that
change
out.
the number. It'll be some random number code after it, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
No.
dude, guys, now they know, and no one gets half the battle. G.I. Joe!
All right.
Why the hell did my pop filter just fling off? What the hell? It just like literally just went. It just flung off my mic and went to the other side of the room.
Well, that's not
That's
good.
messed up.
That means you have to get up and
Oh
move.
no, wait. That's a wasp. That's not my pop filter.
My food's here.
All
Good.
right, have fun. Is it chicken? Is it chicken?
Oh my
That's
god.
racist. No, it's actually pizza.
It's a
Ah,
pizza.
Has it got chicken on it?
Wow.
There's an
This dude
anchovy
is
on it.
the most racist thing someone could have said. But
So,
anyway, Demi, what kind of pizza?
Racist. Anchovy?
Lamar Wilson.
Anchovy?
No, not really.
Anchovies.
pepperoni.
Say
I had
pepperoni.
pizza earlier, so
Pepperoni. Hey, at
Pepperoni.
least I'll say tomatoes.
Tomato.
Exactly.
Tomato juice.
yeah, I can't
Alright.
believe you didn't know what tomato juice was or tomato juice.
Tomato juice.
No, it's
Sounds
tomato
weird.
juice.
Say it.
What?
Right. just
Tomato
say-
juice.
Tomato.
No,
Tomato,
tomato.
tomato.
Say tomato.
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 That just sounds like a retarded tomato.
Lamar Wilson. Dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun,
You are
dun.
gay.
Go with the intro.
So we got about 10 more minutes. GTA 5 is coming out on Tuesday.
Let's do a sponsored silence for 10 minutes.
Uh,
Everyone,
okay.
everyone
This
just,
episode of the RPM Let's Talk video podcast is brought to you by Karamacraft. The new Karamacraft mod pack server is built in with stuff.
I'm
and
actually gonna
things.
get
Not
proper-
public.
I'm gonna
It's
get
not
proper-
public. So
All
even if you
guys
use
remember,
so
this
use
is
the offer
not
code
public.
Rooster Teeth. No, I'm kidding. Use offer code
Okay.
RPM Let's Talk 1 to
Do I
gain
get Ace to
access.
record on
Allegedly,
RPM?
you just have to pay a fine.
Wait,
of some
wait,
sort.
Sam. Should I get Ace to record me like a proper advert thing that I can use?
You should.
Like.
Alright.
In like.
I'm
the
gonna go
podcast?
eat. And it was fun being introduced and explaining Chrome.
It's 10 o'clock.
Sugar spice, everything
Right,
nice.
then
I'm gonna go
enjoy
shoot
your
myself.
chicken
Sugar
pizza.
and spice me
Wow.
everything nice.
Wow. Sugar
The
spice.
chicken shall be good.
The chicken is burning. I must go.
It is burning.
Has anyone ever
Alright, be right
tried to
back.
wear
Well,
chicken as slippers?
goodbye to
No.
podcast, but I'll be back in the.
Like you put
Yeah.
the chicken.
Bye.
All right, everybody.
Boy.
Boy, your nichts auch
Racist.
I saw the racism coming like a speeding bullet.
Yeah,
dropping
I
down the
was
barrel
about to
there,
say it, I
and then
just
he was
realised,
like, no.
So, what do we have to talk about
Oh,
next?
I'm sorry, I just
Uh,
bent on my keyboard.
GTA
Oh,
5
God.
comes out.
Oh yeah,
no.
GTA 5 is coming out on Tuesday.
Uh,
What do you guys think?
It's not coming out on PC, so I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it for my channel, so look out for that coming soon.
Yeah, but he's gonna be playing it on PS4.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay,
Turn
cool.
that
I can just use my
No.
7 other channels.
up. Okay, it's cool. I'll just use my 7 other channels. I don't need you anyway.
Lamar Wilson.
Dun,
Did you know Lamar Wilson's fat and black?
Really?
You know, what you just said is racist as hell.
Did you know that
No.
HTTP stands for Hypertext Terminal Protocol Secure?
Yes, actually.
Right, Sam, if I could remove you from this group, I would have just done it right then.
Well,
That
did you
would've been
know that
perfect.
I'm the host of this call?
Shut the fuck up.
No, you're not. I am.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you are.
exactly.
Well, I'm the host of
And
the podcast.
I'm the creator of this group call, so I could totally do whatever the F I wanted.
So you're the creator, he's the.
Nick is a master role and the host of the call right now.
Why does he get master role?
Because
I can
I'm the
trust him to not be
best.
an idiot. Because I
Why
can
did
trust
you
him
get-
to not be an idiot.
Everyone else had master role last time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't trust you.
Yeah,
all
let's. Yeah,
idiots.
remember how that went out?
Yeah, I got kicked every time.
Yeah.
It's
So
been
now,
much
like 2 hours
now
straight, and
only
then
a
someone's
couple of
like,
people
"Oh, where's
have the
the-"
master role.
No,
in chat.
this is a question. This is a legit question. Can you use your penis to like mess with your iPhone? Like, can you like use your penis as like a stylus?
No.
Right, let's whip it out. Right, let's get
Let's
it.
test this. Everyone, we must
Oh my
test
god!
it.
Oh my god, it's working. It's working.
I like how he's doing this while we're recording this.
Oh my God, it's-
Hold on. I gotta try this.
Ryan, this is why you keep your foreskin.
This is why we
Oh,
can't
shit,
have nice
It works.
things.
It works.
It actually works.
Yeah.
This, you guys, is why we can't have nice things.
This is sick.
This is amazing, dude.
Let's go on Instagram and take a selfie.
Dude, I'm gonna use that. I'm use my penis as a stylus so much.
Ah, you can't push the home button with it. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, you smash your tip.
Ow.
You can't-
I've
You
protected
know what's weird is it bothers me that he can do it, but he has a foreskin. How does that work?
because the actual foreskin part is the you know, the bit that you're using.
Yeah, you
Instead
see,
of
this is the
actually
point in the podcast where it gets all weird.
Yeah, this is the weird part.
Remember
Isn't
how
that-
we were talking about earlier that it would get
Yeah.
weird?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it happens.
Anything more than an hour and 30 minutes, it gets weird.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
let's
it's
just-
only an
Try and
hour
do
and
like-
24 minutes, and we're stopping at the
should we
1
do
hour and
like
30
a
minutes.
3-hour podcast?
No,
Wait, what?
we're not going for 3 hours.
Why is there some like weird black dot under my inside my leg?
Wait, so you know how Karamcraft is all these mods and stuff?
Yeah?
No.
Tomorrow is the announcement video plus when we start.
No,
I
it's
still-
Tuesday when the announcement video goes up.
I know, but still. But you know,
Tuesday.
but so I have not gotten any mods or any. I do not know what's in it at all.
I believe he has like an application.
But I told DeAndre that he has to add Tinker's Construct.
Are you gay? Yes, you are. How gay? Very gay. How gay is that?
Well, I'm using my penis as a stylus, so.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
It's that number of gays.
Oh my god, I just updated Temple Run 2 and Sound.
It's like Nick, listen, it's like how gay are you? Are you like
I just pushed the home button again.
Is it like you kind of sound womanly gay, or is it I
Hold
use
on,
my
hold
penis
on.
as a stylus on my iPhone gay?
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can play Plants vs Zombies too.
No, push the home button with it.
Okay.
It's about time. Have you been playing
No,
any Plants vs.
no.
Zombies?
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of it.
So
but,
speaking of games, to
There's a
talk about something,
zombie on
what do you
your
guys think, or what games are you guys playing right now?
There's a zombie.
Right now I'm playing Plants vs Zombies 2 with
No,
my
but I
date.
mean like all around. Like, what have you been playing? Like,
What games are you guys playing? Well, right now I'm playing Plants vs Zombies 2 with my penis. I mean,
This is the weird part of the internet. I advise you guys not to tune
no,
out.
okay, let me tell you guys something about Reddit that I figured out the other night.
Oh no, no,
And
no.
so you know that when I started off with that, it's gonna be a good fucking
you
story.
can use your tongue.
Okay, so I
no,
learned something about
now,
Reddit.
now,
Yeah.
He just licked it. He just licked where he had his penis on his phone.
Look,
That's
actually try your tongue after you.
No!
After you cleaned your screen.
cleanse
Alright,
your
no,
screen.
Listen, I figured something out about Reddit that I already knew about YouTube. So Reddit, unlike YouTube, right,
Ah, just
is actually good. Now, I learned something about Reddit though that I kind of wish
porn?
that I didn't. If you browse Reddit like you do YouTube, you eventually will end up in that weird part of Reddit.
Let's do that. Let's do the Reddit challenge right now. To get
Like,
into
I don't know if you guys knew that, but you do eventually wind up in that weird part of Reddit.
Right, where should we start off?
Well, I'm
Start off on the front page.
Wait,
Just
hold on.
legitimately, you will eventually end up in the weird part of
Right,
Reddit.
we're on the Reddit bit. So I tied my dog Eva to a post of our house while I went to
Zyra,
the car.
one
My neighbor came
don't
up with
read
his dog
posts.
handle.
don't read posts unless they're cool. Now, the two things that I use to read about on Reddit is I'm usually in the gaming section or I'm
Yeah.
in the Little Pony section.
Well, I'm not in the MLP section because I don't know.
Happy birthday.
Should I
Ron.
subscribe to that subreddit?
Why not, man?
Are you a woman?
No.
Then yes.
Oh, there's a subreddit for foxes.
Why, dude? There's what's wrong with girls?
You
They-
can't be a brony.
No, they're what's it called? Something.
Are they honies? Wait, are they honies?
No. They're something sisters. I forget what it's called.
Like
Ho sisters.
Twilight Sisters.
The Scissor Sisters.
All right.
Pegasisters. They're called Pegasisters.
Pegasisters.
That's it. Pegasisters.
Do you have time to read download a free audiobook from Audio? I don't want a fucking audiobook.
Audible.com.
Audible.com. Yeah, exactly.
This podcast is brought to you by.
I think we should actually try and get a company to sponsor the podcast.
That would be actually really cool.
Yeah, we have before.
Have we?
Zyrex.
No, I
No.
did.
Shut.
What
Wait.
company?
Remember, we definitely tried to get not Audacity.
Audible.
Yeah, Audible.
We did?
How did
I
you
don't
try?
remember that.
You were the one who I had to do it because I was the only one who got the account. Like me, you, and
Did you actually get
Hashtag
them?
said- No, they said no.
Wait. We should try to get this thing on iTunes.
How
We
much
probably
does it
could.
cost?
We have to license. Connor knows how to do that.
So does anyone. You just have to look at a wiki and then you're done.
All right, guys. Well, we're up to that 1 hour and 30-minute mark now.
Okay, so everyone, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a like down below and
Or favorite it.
leave feedback and questions for the next podcast. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Do with the intro.
Go with the intro.